Hi, this is Stold. Welcome. Today, we're playing some Goblin Sappers. We're gonna make goblins, and we're gonna make them explode into our opponent's face. That's the goal. Self-Destruct, 2 mana. Target creature deals X damage to another target, and X damage to itself, where X is its power. And how are we gonna accomplish it to create some big creatures? Is we're gonna use the new Amass mechanic. It's pretty good. This is my first time playing with the Amass mechanic. I didn't play Lord of the Rings, and I think there was like another one where it's amass something else. But we have a number of ways to amass. We're not using all of them, but we are using I don't know how to say the best cards, but the best cards for this deck. So we have Tidings of War, 1 mana, sorcery speed, creates amasses 1, so it makes a 1/1 goblin if you don't have a goblin, or if you cast it from the graveyard, it amasses 3 instead. So basically we can get a 4/4 for 5 mana. It's kind of the idea, but spread it out, or you can get a 3/3 and a 2 and a 1/1, you know, like if the 1/1 dies, you know, type of thing. Because if you don't have a army, then you make an army. If you do have an army, it just adds to the army. We got the Bothersome Noisemaker 2/2 for 2. When you cast a non-creature spell, so that includes equipment, you amass goblins 1. Not the greatest, but it is. And we got the Plate Mail that gives it amasses 1 and then equips to that army. So if you already have an army out, you'll just give it +1/+1 and then equip it to it. We have Rhovanion Rampager. It's a 3/2 for 3 mana. When it attacks, you can sacrifice another creature. If you do, you put +1/+1 counters on this creature, equal to the sacrificed creature's power. And then when this creature dies, you amass goblins X. And then we have this bad boy, 3 mana for a 1/1. And when it dies, you amass goblins 4. 1 Cecil, because he's cool. How are we going to get these goblins into the graveyard? We're going to use the Blight mechanic from Lorwyn Eclipsed. So we got the Hex in there, Blight 1, and you gain 2 life, and you can kill a creature 2 mana. And then this one, Bogglither's Embrace, 2 mana for sorcery speed, but you Blight 1, or you pay 3, so you pay 5 mana to exile target creature. Pretty important, and you could Blight 1 onto this, and then you get a 4/4, and the Boggart's Mischief. You can Blight 1. If you do, you make 2 goblins when this enchantment enters. And then whenever a goblin you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. And then we're going to, kind of amplify the Mischief with the Boggart's Cursecrafter. It's a 2/3 with Death Touch for 2 mana. And whenever another goblin you control dies. So it's very important that the Goblin Warlock doesn't count itself. Obviously, the Boggart would trigger with the Boggart. With the Cursecrafter dying, but not Cursecrafter dying itself doesn't trigger. Moving on. We got 4/2 for 3 mana, Trampling Army. That's right. Changelings are army tokens. So if we have the Gangly Stompling out, and then we can amass onto this guy. And we get a big old Trampler. Another way to sack our Goblin is we can just pay 1, give it flying with the Dropkick Bomber, 2/3. Other goblins you control get +1/+1, and you can pay 1 to make a goblin fly, and when it deals combat damage, you sacrifice it. I think it's immediate, so I don't know if you could, on the trigger on the stack, might be able to full control it, and then explode at your opponent. 1 Barbed Bloodletter, it's a 1/2, it's an equipment with flash, and then it auto-equips. When it enters, it gives +1/+2, and it equips for 2. And then Stolen Stark Tech. It's a 2 mana flash equipment that gives a creature indestructible and +1, and it equips for 1. The Great Goblin. I haven't seen it work. It's a 3/2, and whenever you put a counter on a goblin or an army, it deals 2 damage to an opponent. And then whenever another goblin or army you control dies, you exile a top card of the library, and you can play it till next turn. Haven't seen him play, but I have seen Rahl in play. And Rahl's great because you can -2 to return a creature with mana ability 3 or less. Like, let's say this Fearsome Goblin pair to back to amass some more goblins. Or this guy, the Rampager, is another nice target. And 1 Reverent Howl because we can draw cards and lose life. Or we can get +2/+2 and lifelink until end of turn. And you know what's good to get lifelink? A creature that's going to do damage to any target and then damage to itself. It's a pipe dream, but that's a deck. Let's get into some games, see how we do. Yeah, Goblins is a thing. The Tidings. Not the greatest hand, but all the 3 drops. We just need 1 land. And it'd be nice to have a creature out to blight onto. What better than, yeah, definitely all the 3 drops. Not good. I think we're playing a reasonable number of lands in this deck. I have to go look. I feel like it's at least 22, if not 24. I don't remember. Definitely not 20. With all these 3 drops? Hell no. Ah, auras. I think we just have to pass a turn. Might even take this damage. We really want to save the Hex for when we get our 3rd mana. I think we'll see if they have a protection spell. Nope. I'll take that 2 life though. Do they have another creature is the question. We're looking for that 3rd mana. Hopefully we can find it. That was our only creature? You pushed her. You pushed me. You pushed me. I push back. Sure, whatever. Hex, hex, hex. Seems good to me. 2 mana for 1 mana. I like it. Bothersome Noisemaker. And we got the Hex. Or we just put out the Stompling, I think, maybe? We just Stompling here. I guess if they put a creature out, we have to kill it. Paw Patch. That's pretty good. Plate mail. Just need to get him down. What's this one do? +2 toughness? Not enough. Another Jennifer Walters. I need a land. Attack. That's what we do. Practice offense probably coming down next turn. It's all good. Self-Destruct. They're basically at 8. 7, maybe? If I get another land. 6, actually. Is this the Notary survives? I make another Goblin. Better do lifelink, bro. 4 for 3. Take it. Eight, 9, 10. I think that looks good. Let's see it. Here? Pretty good. That's what we do. Beat and practice offense. I'll take it. No one expects the Goblin Sappers. Tidings into Boggart. Into Notary, into Boggart. There goes the Boggart. Unless I want the removal spell. Okay. That's crazy. That's a crazy one to delete. So they probably have removal for the Noisemaker. Oh, they just have another one. Take the removal spell now, maybe? Okay. You're not preventing anything. But if you have a Hex, I suppose, and I try to go for the Mischief, you can Hex my guy. 1 land away from a Tidings. Yep, of course you do. Why would you not? too. You got all the cards. Ralph's pretty good. Oh. You like discard. I hear you like discard. You like discarding? What you got? Removal spell. I need a creature and a land somehow. I think we should crash into Ral. They have to have sauce in their hands, right? I mean, I have no creatures to get back, right? They exiled all of them, so we're just looking for a land. We're just in the land waiting room. Yeah, Bloodletter. Yeah. Oh, nice. Should have cycled that off, bro. You already knew what was in my hand, did you not? Yep, got nothing to blight onto. You killed everything. Just looking for a land. Attack first, then blight, right? Oh, come on, bro. Alright. Okay. Get another creature to blight onto. This is equip of 4. I gain some life. Well, just hope you don't have a removal spell. The race is on. Don't draw a removal. That's not a removal. Might have to look at the mana base. I missed a point of damage. That could... It doesn't really... Well, it could matter, right? Lands, right? You're not the only one drawing them. I don't think it's gonna matter, huh? Seven lands to 7 lands. This one's pretty good. Man, if you kill it, I get a 10/10. I guess it was -3, -3 is the removal they showed, right? You're on blocking duty now. You would have won. Other goblins you control get +1/+1. Oh, looks like we're giving flying to some stuff. Is that other creature? Until end of turn, another target goblin you control gains flying. So we give this one flying. It has to deal combat damage. Either way, I get a Mischief back and a Noisemaker, so I can Mischief. You're gonna get 4 -1, so you're gonna be at 3, and a Boggart. A new player, perhaps? Dauntless Drafter, though. Hitting up that draft. I don't even have that one. Keep? Tidings? Boggart? Or Plate Mail? That's the question. Plate Mail? It's just Plate Mail here. Easy Plate Mail, I think. They get in the graveyard. Timeline Caller. They're aggressive deck. Get that Boggart out, I think, before we get out Ral. I think so. Okay. Well then. I just put this out. Death Toucher. They have 2, 4. They need 15. I think I might block it. With Raoul in my hand? I think so. Easy block. This is another creature though, right? When another goblin. So not himself. Notably. Although if I keep it around, I could blight onto it. Okay, I guess we gotta take out the Baron. That's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $12, 13, 14. It could get there. Come on, man. Oh, I played the wrong land. Oh. I don't know if that matters. Could it have mattered? You just have hit him for 6? I think we'll just have chump blockers. Yeah, it's gonna be a close one. I made that mistake of the land. It's costly. Gonna be costly. We go to 9. They go to. They have removal in their hand, I think. Oh, they just have Bloodletter. Well then. Raoul? Hmm. 2, 4, 5. Then I go to 3. Sucks. I think we have to take that out. Oh, I could just pay 3? Pay 3. One short? Oh, there. 5. 2 short. Yeah, we get the Boggart back out. That Blood Crypt mess up is really bad. I would have been at 7 though. I do have 6 lands out of 12 cards in a 20 land deck. So somehow we need to kill that Timeline Caller. Somehow, some way. I think we might have to go to 4. Get 2 creatures out, it's good. Get the Boggart back. Attack in. Do we go to 4? Let's see if they have removal. They go to 5. Lethal on board. Oh. I'll go to 2, 4. They could have another Timeline Caller, I guess. And that takes me out. We're gonna get 2 goblins for blockers either way. And we still have Raoul on the board. We take out the Boggart. Yeah. At least it's not we do have an equip. I can't double block the Timeline Caller. I think we do have lethal on board. Right? Do we? No. Don't have lethal. Do we double block? They probably have removal. Surveil's not doing anything here. Just discard last card in their hand. We put him to 2? No blocks. I'll just take it. I'll go to 2. Maybe they kill me. We can Tidings. Okay. Sack 5 permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raoul's not doing anything. There are two? These two? Stack this? Stack this? This? Sounds good. I don't think you counted. Didn't count correctly. Failure to count. Oh man. Got a Bothersome Noisemaker into... This is the first time seeing the Great Goblin. Might go put it out. Ooh. Not ideal. They still have white. So... I really want to set up with the Great Goblin, but... we don't have any removal spell. Might need to, huh? I think we attack in here. Seems like a pretty good attack. I think we Great Goblin here. If they're not playing black, I mean, they could put out that 1/3 flyer next turn. Could be problematic. We can self-destruct if we need to, but I don't really want to. That would be too... Okay, they're just tapping my guy. That's fine. Really want to Boggart this turn. Okay. Can't protect them both. We'll send this guy, I think. If we need this Stark Tech, we'll Stark Tech. Huh. Let's make some chump blockers, man. Yeah, let's get some chumpies. And... yeah. Well, if you're not gaining life, that's all that matters. Just don't practice offense me, bro. That's all that matters. What? What if I triple block, though? Okay. What is this guy doing? Oh, I get to exile cards from the top of my library. Huh. You may play them until the end of your next turn. My turn. Man, I wish I had another mana. Well. Do you have another protection spell? You have to tell me if you do. You do have another protection spell. But they're at 9. Oh. They're at 3? Huh. Okay. Goblin. Oh, he doesn't die. Oh. True that. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8? I guess I should have stayed back. Yeah. Did he kill me with practice offense? I mean, you did have it. Lifelink. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's probably lethal. Oh, not big enough, huh? I'm pretty sure it's probably lethal. I must have messed up. I mean, I don't think it really mattered, right? Oh. But then he doesn't die. Goes to exile. Who's playing Elspeth Smite? I must have messed up. I'm pretty sure I probably could have self-destructed there, right? Maybe this is what we should have done. I mean, you can't figure this out in that. I don't know. Maybe if you're a pro, you can figure it out. Play our land. And we have 5 mana to work with. We cast the Goblin Plate Mail. We make an army with. Yeah, I think it is. I think we beansed it. We make an army. We had perfect enough mana. That's -2 life. They go to 7. The plate mail, you know, for casting the plate mail. Then the plate mail comes in. They go to 6. They go to 5. Because the army goes up from a 1/1 to a 2/2, so it's a 3/2. Then we cast the hex. We blade onto this goblin. That's the key. They're at 5, right? They took 2 from casting a spell, 2 from casting a spell, 2 from casting this spell, 2 from the hex blighting. We have to blade onto this guy. That was the key. And so we blade onto this goblin. They go from 5 to 3. We still have 2 mana up. We can self-destruct with the goblin, or we can attack with these 2. They had a smite in their hand, so they could smite one of our goblins. They have to block the other one, or they go down to 2. And then we self-destruct. And when we cast self-destruct, they're going to lose another 2 life. They're going to go to 1. And then if one of these goblins dies, we win the game. That was the tech. Goblin. Stark tech. 1, 2, 3. That puts it on the 3. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think we could have just cast the Stark tech. 3, not, yeah, we would have self-destructed. Goblin Plate Mail, Hex, self-destruct. I definitely messed up. Dang, my first loss, I messed up. I didn't go for the thing. Too many flyers. I think we just go Tidings. Make a 1/1. Then we could plate mail onto it. I think so. Then we can Ravager. And they're probably playing Izzet Lessons, right? No. Huh. Well, I need to get this black man out. I really just want to put this out. If they're gonna kill my guy, they're gonna kill my guy, right? I could have the exile effect. This is 4 to equip. This makes a 3 goblin token. It's better to do this when you have a mass army out already. I mean, these are all 2-for-1s. Like, they're not gonna kill this 1/1 because it's gonna make a 4/4. So, unless they're playing Aetherize, I think they're in trouble. I mean, it could be Jeskai control. Who knows? Who plays Burst Lightning and Stock Ups? That's who plays Burst Lightning and Stock Ups, right? Oh, the Boggart. I mean, take it, right? The not Jeskai Revan this turn. He could have Aetherized though. That would really suck. We get this Boggart out though. Do we suck it up into one? That's the question. I don't think so. Equipment's really good with this too. So we get some more Tony Stark tech equipments. Those ones are really good. Tap out and you're dead. 3, 8. Okay, 2 double spell for that. That is not. I don't think you're living your best life, bro. You tapped out? I can hit you for 7? Man. You should do that, I think, right? I'm not gonna do it. Oh, maybe I should have. They could have the Avengers assembled, actually. I was afraid of a bounce spell. But I guess a bounce spell kills this anyway. Yes, Moog. We only have that one black mana. I guess I should have got the Boggart out last turn. Smog. This blight one here. I think I'll do it. Why not? It's fine, right? We got the Boggart. They're at 3. They don't have any way to gain life. We don't have direct damage, but all they have is kill spells. I think there's a burn deck, right? No crab? Are you gonna crab me, bro? Are you gonna crab me, bro? I mean, no crabs? What the hell? I don't know if I was a little passive. Yeah, maybe I should have kept it around. I don't know. I just think they could have a 3 damage spell. The Avengers Assembled is the problem. I guess they would come back as an army. Yeah. Got the Boggart. We got this guy again, dude. This guy was good. Ooh. I think we get the Boggart out. Put it in burst lightning range? I don't know. I want this on 4, I think. I hate to do it, but I think it's worth it. Could burst lightning me, bro, but oh, maybe I should have Great Goblin there. Maybe Great Goblin was the way to go. Because the Blight counter would count towards this. Just don't ooga me, bro. I don't know. Are they gonna kill everything? I don't know, man. Are they fast enough? They're really slow ramp. That's all I know. You gonna put a creature out? That's the slowest ramp I've ever seen. No Llanowar Elves, no Lesson that fetches a land. No Spider. Oh, you gotta sweep the board? 2, 4, 6, 8. 9 damage. Dinosaurs. Here he comes. Here she comes. It's a big one. But are you dead, though? That's the question. I don't have the card. Reveal that many cards from the top, put a creature card. So... I really just want the Stark deck, though. I don't have anything that's close enough, though. I guess we'll just make this guy 5/5, right? That makes him 5/5, right? At least get to put one creature card. You may put a creature card and a land. 5? 6, 7? 8? I think that's lethal. If I count it right, right? Well, I guess if they block this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They take 8. I mean, they have to block this. If they don't block this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, that's for blockers. But I'll do a little bit here and there. Far cry from the dwarf. The Dwarfen Demolition team, that 2 and 9. Ooh. Yeah, this baby tuned up. I did consider Toxic Analysis, because I'd love to get it in a deck. But, you know, to be able to give something lifelink, right? Like you give a big Goblin Army lifelink, you give... I saw Ash Lizzle or whatever with the Great Goblin where you give it lifelink and then you keep putting counters on stuff. So the green card that whenever you gain life, you put counters on things. But just giving this lifelink would be pretty sweet, especially if you're going to do like multiple Tidings of War. It's a good idea. Stadium Headliner, just a great one-drop Goblin. Definitely in the mood for, you know, like we're kind of top-heavy on the 3s. And maybe the Stompling's too fancy. And the Reverent Howl. So you can definitely like trim those down. I like the pair. I trimmed it down to get other stuff in. I like, you know, you gotta have a number of amass cards. Like even the Noisemaker is kind of crap for amass. I would probably say like put that over there. But you could definitely like lower the curve, go more of a Goblin aggro, and then with a sideline of amass destruction. Alchemist, kind of the same idea, just give some lifelink. And sometimes when you're racing the opponent, right, then you could give Renew, you could exile it from your graveyard and give your, you know, a mass Goblin token. The Goblin Town Flunkies, just, I mean, it is like multiple bodies, something that we haven't seen with the Boggart Mischief before, so maybe it's better than I'm putting it out to be. I didn't really play with it, but, you know, we didn't have room in the 2-drop slot. That is an option. This is a way to give creatures haste. It's a Goblin. You could blight one. It's a way to kill your, you know, your Goblin pair. And we could use some stuff to get, you know, bring back the Goblin pair as well. So the Torchmaster, definitely an interesting one. Didn't try it out, didn't get to play it. Rage in the Valley, Mass Goblins 2, you gain a draw card, lose a life. It's a good card, but I just feel it wasn't good enough. You know, this, the Reverent Howl to draw 2 cards is better, I don't know. The Howl Squad Heavy is also a consideration. I did think I wanted to put it in at one point, just to give haste. You could definitely probably improve, like, if you take out the Stompling, but I just like the Trample. It's something that you don't have with Goblins, and I don't think people are expecting it. Mauler's just another Changeling that would be good as well, and the Feastling has Lifelink. It's a 2/3 body, so it's a little bit smaller, but, you know, like, definitely things you can look at. The Misty Ride Raider, it's a 5 mana. You know, we're going 22 lands, so we're tight on the lands. We went lower the curve to try to, you know, just kill people quickly. And I think in a, you know, a deck that has a 24 land count, you know, you could probably play 2 of these and put this on the top end type of thing. And then the ugly looking goblin, it's a 2 mana. You can do the clap snap, and you can amass goblins too. It's pretty good. It also gives like creatures that have +1/+1 menace for 6 mana. I think you're just looking at this as a 2-drop. So you're looking at like 2-drop to give a creature +2/+2, or make a guy. So I think it's much better in the black-blue deck. I'm working on a Hobbit deck. We'll just throw it in there. Do we? I won't do it. I'll keep it the same. This is a deck. If you want to make updates to it, those are some of my suggestions. Yeah, like and subscribe. See you guys next time.